Everybody that owns a Harley has heard about this particular problem, and it is cam chain tensioners and the wearing of cam chain tensioners. If you have a bike between 97.5 and 2006, which there are millions of motorcycles out there, this is a problem your motorcycle has, a potential problem. So if you've got 20,000 miles, bring it in. Let's spend an hour. We can take your cam cover off and we can find out if you've got problems. Some of these tensioners, when they go bad, and you can see the system here, this is the tensioner. There's a lot of pressure down here, a lot of pressure, and it's there constantly whether the motor is at 6,200 RPMs or idle. And what happens in time is this tensioner gets eaten away. It's just not a very good material. Once it goes all the way down, then it starts to eat away into the steel. And if you don't catch it in time, then this breaks off and all of a sudden you've got a whole bunch of metal against a whole bunch of metal, and it goes places in your motors you do not want it. This particular motor had 27,000 miles on it. 20,000 miles is a good time to do that. It takes about an hour to check your tensioners, but if these go south, your motor won't run any different, your motor won't sound any different. Nothing's different. It isn't that it warns you, it will not warn you that you're going to have a problem. And if this one had 32,000 on it and it's on a thread, it's just about ready to break. So get it in, get those checked. There are several different options once we find that you've got a problem and they need to be replaced. One option, the best option and most expensive, is to go with a gear-driven cam. There are no chains, there are no tensioners, everything is gear to gear. This is the bomb. These work really well. You'll have a hard time ever wearing these things out. It's a super high quality conversion that completely gets rid of chains and tensioners. A little more performance involved here too, but the biggest deal is dependability, because you won't have chain tensioner problems. There's an intermediate repair. There's a company that builds shoes that is made out of a little different material. We just had a gentleman come in a week or so ago and we took his off. He had just under 20,000 miles and we replaced his shoe. This is the least expensive repair. We replaced his shoe with this different material shoe, and boy, he had very little wear on it. This is going to work out really good and a pretty inexpensive way to take care of this problem. And then there's kind of one in the middle where we jump up to a hydraulic system where the pressure is adjusted through your oil pressure through hydraulic, and this is a great system. These work really well. 07s to the new Harleys, this is the system they use, and it's worked very well. We've not yet replaced any of these because they've been worn out or shot. We've replaced some just because customers wanted us to, where we were rebuilding their motor, but this system has worked because it works on hydraulic pressure, it works on oil pressure in your motor. So really critical thing. Another trouble spot inside of the cam cavity is cam bearings. They come with this particular bearing. We upgrade those to a Torrington style bearing, has twice as many rollers, twice the load carrying capacity. These have a tendency to fail sometimes. These don't. This is a bomb-proof bearing. They hold up really, really well. So there are a few things that we do inside of that cam cavity besides the tensioners to increase the strength, increase oil pressure. There are just some things we do that make it bomb-proof rather than problematic. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call or look us up on our website where you can get our phone number, address, information how to get here. Wolford V-Twin Performance. Thank you.